Don't be so weak. Don't be so gullible. Because all that's going to get you is more problems for yourself and more problems for the rest of us. And to be particular about what I mean, people all over the place, I always hear them talking about the death penalty. It's bad. Murder is wrong. Stealing is wrong. Violence is wrong. This wrong. That wrong. Blah, blah, blah. We've got to silence this and we got to cancel that. And we got to block this and we got to deny that. Canceling and blocking and refuting and denying. All of it just getting worse and worse. All this fake morality, this make pretend, all these people playing make pretend with cash and with morality and empathy, all this fake plastic garbage is just making things so much worse. And to give a good example, to give a very good example, most people will say that murder is wrong, that the death penalty is wrong. But we're wasting money. People are wasting their time. We're wasting resources on people that are a problem and will only ever be a problem. And you can say, oh, people will change, but there are many people in the world that will not change, that will not become better people. And on top of that, to make things worse, this whole empathy movement, this fake, disgusting empathy movement, has led to people being too weak, too soft, and it's allowed them to get fucked over. If there was some sort of a tyranny, a systemic tyranny upon the system's people these days would just accept it. They just get fucked in the ass. In fact, I'd say that people have accepted it many times over in this age, whereas people in the past wouldn't have accepted it. But things have been happening very slowly, so it's hard to notice, hard to keep track of the getting fucked in the ass. It's happening. The loss of control is happening much more slowly, but people and their false empathy and their weakness is it's affecting everything and everyone, and it's only going to make things much worse. You don't. I'm trying to think of a better example here to give. But this idea that stealing from the wealthy, it being bad is stupid in my opinion. This stupid belief that killing evil people is wrong, in my opinion, is stupid. The belief that let me think of another good example. The belief that not everybody, or everybody shouldn't be able to say how they feel, say what they want, and just suppress their feelings, their emotions. All these laws and all these rules around not being able to say how you feel, express how you feel. In my opinion, it's fucking everything up. It's making things so much worse. This false morality, this false empathy is the cause of all the terrorist attacks. It's the cause of all the mass shootings, school shootings, all the bombings. It's the cause of so many wars in the world. It's the cause of so much divide politically and sociologically and economically. All the false empathy that's being used. The very people that try to push the false empathy. I don't know, like George Soros, the socialist, as a good example. The man, pouring billions, tens of billions. Who knows how much money he has and how much he spent? But he's a good example. And I don't want to get too much into the whole conspiracy realm, because there's a lot of conspiracies around Soros. But he's a good example of someone trying to promote false empathy and false morality, funding different groups. I believe he might have even funded Antifa, which is designated as a potential, not an actual, but a potential terrorist group. which I actually believe that. And there are a few things that I do believe, but but this false empathy and false morality is going to lead to a much steeper, much darker decline in in the total wealth of the economy of you know most citizens. It's going to lead to more terrorist attacks and more mass murder. It's going to lead to far more chaos and destruction than there would be without this false morality and false empathy. These social constructs that have come out of who knows where. I don't know where they came from. I don't know who's at fault for them. I would assume it's just something that comes along with first world civilizations or something. There's something that's kickstarted these repugnant movements, but some might state, and this is a little off topic, but I just want to state I'm not a far right extremist. I'm not someone who's like completely pro Second Amendment and I think abortion is wrong. You'd be surprised where my beliefs lie. But from a political perspective, I'm kind of in between left and right. I mean, I'm almost completely independent, almost completely opposite of both parties. At least in the United States, and I'm not a super conservative person, far right person. But I do think that a lot of things, on the left, in particular, have contributed to false morality and false empathy, and then things on the far right side, at least in America, or just when it comes to conservatism in general, has led to a lot of ignoring of potentially hazardous and dangerous things. There's either pretending or ignoring of things, and that always leads to much worse problems in the future. I mean, I could go into this deeper, but I'm gonna leave it here. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos.